Hey people, Chris Burns here, and I'm going to make a quick video, just a couple minutes to try to clear up the scoring criteria. I know there's been some concerns about that as well. There should be. It's pretty important. So if you can see here, I have a map of our virtual surface, which I'm sure some of you know very, very well by now. Now, what I mean by the scoring criteria, if you look at it, it says in order to even begin the calculation algorithm, you have to reach the destination, the checkpoint. So I'm going to try to draw here a little bit. So somewhere over here is 44.25x and minus 4y. So somewhere in that area. The rover is going to start pretty close to 0, 0. Now, in order to reach the destination, if you look at the terminology, it says the rover has to first reach the destination. That means at some point in time, you have to touch this spot. You have to touch negative 44.25x. I'm sorry, 44.25x. I keep doing that. And negative 4y. You don't have to stop the rover right here on this spot. But so let's say that you start off and you come down here and you're negative 5y already. You have to, at some point in time, you have to touch the coordinates of negative 44.25 and negative 4. Now, if you're over here and you're at negative 4, you have to keep coming in this in the positive x direction until you've reached 44.25. Now, because I didn't spell it out, you don't have to stop precisely on that point. But when we look at that GPS, the coordinates of the output from RAWs, at one of those lines, the position has to say negative 4y and 44.25x. So I guess ideally, what you're going to want to do is you'd want to come at it at a specific angle where you get to negative 4y and 44.25x as close to simultaneous as possible. Because as I had mentioned in Slack, let's say that you're at negative 4 here, but you have to take 5 or 6 more time steps to reach the 44.25. Your scoring algorithm does not start until you're at negative 4, 44.25. So I hope that clears it up. Just to recap, you don't have to stop at 44.25, negative 4, but at some point in time, your rover has to touch those points. That has to be its coordinates, and that's what's going to kick off the scoring algorithm and calculate the score based on time steps, based on the time steps, and your IMU readings leading up to that point in time. You can basically throw away anything that happens after it touches 44.25 and negative 4. So everything leading up to that point is what's going to be in the calculation. Any more questions, get them on Slack, and I'll try to get them answered as best I can. Thanks.